So we're here today at Royal Hospital School. We're going to find out what's happening actually in school. We're going to be seeing all different departments. We're going to be peeling back the layers and unpacking life inside the school. So we're going to get into the classrooms, we're going to see co-curricular life, and we're going to get into the boarding houses as well. Come with me, I'm going to show you everything here inside the school. Right, so looking around here, we've got lots of different types of breakfast. We've got pain au chocolat, so we're going a little bit French here. We've got classics like bacon, and we've got lots of friendly staff here as well. So, Mr. Millington, we're here in DT. Tell me what DT is all about.
So, at RHS, DT is a subject where kids can be creative. They get to try out a different range of materials, from cooking and food room here to working in the workshop, more traditional, and also with CAD, which is working on the computers.
Hello, good morning. Tell me your name.
Aidan Maloney.
Hello, Aidan. So what's happening here in this class here then?
So this is a Year 9 project. It's called User-Centered Design, and they have been working on a project basically coming up with a concept, an original concept, to answer a brief that they've generated themselves. And they're now working on their final presentations to present their final ideas next lesson.
So we're here now with Year 9. There's a beautiful smell in here, and there's a lot of soldering going on. Can you tell me what you're doing here today?
We've made wooden sculptures, and so with these wooden sculptures we're adding lampshades, and eventually we'll put them in our bedrooms to make lights, so that will be really useful. It's very fun.
So, Mrs. Barber, here we are in art. You've got some Year 10 pupils here.
Yep.
What are they like as a class?
These are great. It's quite a challenge when they first step into Year 10, although we do entry-level certificate in Year 9, so they get a bit used to it. But they first hit coursework and it's quite high-paced, so it takes them a few weeks to get used to just really experimenting. And today they're obviously adding sand and plaster and glue and all kinds of things to their paint to create textures. So it's a whole new experimental stage for them. But they enjoy it. They're great.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it. Mrs. Barber, thank you very much.
Cheers.
So in sixth form, they get their own booth here to work in, which is fantastic. I'm here with Erin. Hello, Erin. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. And you?
I'm very good, thanks. Very good. Tell me about what your art piece is and what you're doing here.
I'm doing my A-level project at the moment, which is on sleep, which is a title we chose a couple of weeks ago, about 4 weeks ago now.
And do you enjoy having your own space here to work?
I really do. I come here a lot, most of the day, actually, yeah.
And you've got headphones on. Are you listening to music while you're doing your work?
I am listening to music, yeah.
What music are you listening to right now?
I'm listening to Arctic Monkeys at the moment.
Good album?
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent. Well, we'll leave you to it. Erin, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is photography. Tell me a bit, first of all, tell me about the camera that you got. That's a Canon AE1. I used to have one of those.
Oh, really? That's brilliant. So at the moment, the kids have looked at, so far they've looked at digital photography, so understanding the more modern cameras. Now, because we have a dark room that we obviously use for the film cameras, we want to obviously understand and learn them. So this lesson, they've been photographing different textures, things like that. So we've got like loads of still lives out that they've been using. And they've been learning just how to load, how to do the settings, and in a minute we're going to be showing them how to unwind them as well and get them loaded for obviously developing.
So good morning, we're here in a Spanish Year 7 class. Hey, good morning, how are you?
Morning, very good, thank you.
So tell me what your pupils are doing here today then.
So we're looking at Women's International Day, and we have just finished our topic on characteristics. So they are using all their knowledge to produce some nice posters on Hispanic women who have been quite important in history and nowadays as well.
So we're with Year 13 maths, and I'm with Mr. Corbold right at the moment. So what I remember about A-level maths is correlation coefficients, that kind of thing. Tell me what's going on here today.
These are the best of our mathematicians in the school. So
this is like the Top Gun of maths.
This is absolutely. This is where they come to me with a question. They say, I can't do this, and I think for a second, no, neither can I. And then we sort of work it out together.
So I'm going to pull up a chair and speak to Noah here. Noah, I've just referred to you as being the Top Gun of maths. How does that feel?
It's quite nice, yeah.
What are you hoping to do next year after you leave here?
So I'm going to take a gap year and then off to uni to do maths.
So we're here now in learning support. So first of all, what is learning support?
So learning support is to support pupils from Year 7 up to Year 13 with a range of needs, literacy, numeracy. We support children with study skills, exam anxiety, how to manage their learning and their approach and attitude to learning.
And this is open to all students in all years?
Yeah, open to all students in all years. We may have some pupils who come with an identified need from their primary school, but we have others who we will identify. Teachers will flag them, some children will self-refer, or parents will raise a concern, and then we take it from there and look at the best provision for that child.
Fantastic. It's good to know that you got this provision here in school. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Havers, I'm going to interrupt for a second. This looks very exciting. We've got a VR headset and one of your pupils.
Yes.
What year group is this?
This is a Year 8 group.
And what are we actually doing with the VR headset and a Year 8 pupil?
So at the moment we are looking at the biodiversity within the rainforest, okay, and trying to bring the stratification and the layering and the understanding of what we're going to impact and how we impact the rainforest kind of into the classroom. I can't take them to a rainforest, but we can bring the rainforest to us.
It's lunchtime and we are in here. There are lots and lots of pupils here. There's a lot of noise, but it's good noise because it's pupils enjoying themselves. We're going to find out exactly what lunch is all about. It looks good, it smells good. Let's get into it. So food at RHS is clearly a very important thing. There's lots of different things on display here that the children can help themselves to. I'm looking at the chips over here. They're not normally here, but actually today this is like a special treat for the pupils. But if you come with me over here, we're going to see what else there is that the children can enjoy. So we're here in the swimming pool. Tell me how swimming is part of your life here at RHS.
I've been swimming here, I've joined in Year 7. I've been swimming twice a week ever since Year 7. So it's quite a fundamental part of what I do here.
So you joined in Year 7, now you're in Year 13. You've been doing that twice a week all that time?
For the most part. Of course there's some weeks where it's not quite twice a week, but yeah.
Tell me about training then. What events are coming up?
We've got the Bath Cup on Friday, which is at the Olympic Stadium against a variety of other schools. So it's quite a big event, lots of relays, should be fun. It's normally quite loud and noisy, so it's, yeah, lots of fun.
Excellent. Grace, we'll leave you to carry on swimming. Thank you very much. So today is Wednesday, and this group here, this is called Wellbeing Wednesday, and I'm here to find out what this is all about. I've got here on my right, this is Toby. Toby is the head boy as well. Tell me what Wellbeing Wednesday is all about.
I guess it's just a chance for us to come and raise any issues or concerns, or just kind of have a chat with Miss Izod, the head of sixth form, about sort of what's going on in our lives at the moment in sixth form around, what we're feeling, exam stress, that sort of thing.
So we're in Cornwallis House. This is a day house, and right now we're in the common room area. I've got Harriet and I've got Evie. Harriet, tell me a couple of things that go on here, apart from table tennis that's happening right next to us.
So this is sort of where everyone socialises in the day, and you hang out with your friends. And yeah, as you can see, there's lots going on in here.
You're right, there's lots going on. There's table tennis, there's pool here, there's someone playing the piano over there. Evie, what kind of things do you tend to do when you're in here?
I usually do my revision periods in here. So I sit on the sofa and usually do maths. So I think it's quite peaceful. Well, at the moment it's not very peaceful, but when the house is a bit more empty, it's really nice and comfy and just a good vibe, really.
Got Isabel and Ioli here. This looks fantastic what you're both doing. Isabel, just talk me through, because this is a kiwi, isn't it? But talk me through what's actually happening here.
So we are learning how to extract DNA from a fruit, and we're using kiwi here. So we have to mash it up so that we can break down the cell wall and the cell membranes to extract the DNA into the test tube to find it.
So, Mr. Lockyer, headmaster, here we are in Netball. We're inside because outside the weather's not so good, but this is a fantastic facility inside. What are you doing here, watching the students while they're playing?
Well, I come along as much as I possibly can. Usually it's Saturday afternoons, but sometimes on Wednesdays as well. And just come along really to see what they're doing, how they're getting on.
Hebe, you were in music earlier on, and now you're here doing CCF. What's it actually like doing CCF?
It's really fun actually, because you get to experience so many different things that you may not get to just in normal day life.
And it's very different to music, I guess.
Yeah, very different.
We've also got Lex here. Lex, tell me about some of the things you've learnt here then.
We've been doing a bit of navigation, cooking, safety around cooking and putting up shelters.
Okay, Hebe and Lex, thank you both very much indeed. The day continued to march on, and then it was time for activities. So it's 4:20 and it's chess club, and I'm in here right now with Mr. What's your name?
Cudahy. Paul Cudahy. Hi.
Hello, Paul. Thank you for having us here. Tell us a little bit about chess club. What kind of people come along, and what actually happens here apart from the obvious, playing chess?
Well, chess has got really popular of late. I've never seen it as popular as it's been at the moment, and we're having a big tournament next week. So it's for all age groups across the school from year 7 all the way up to 13.
Fantastic. Well, look, thank you very much for your time.
No problem. Thank you.
So it's now 5:25. Life in a boarding school continues, and clearly we're here in music, and I'm joined by Matilda. Matilda, you're in year 13, is that right?
Year 12, yeah.
Year 12, okay. And you're musical?
Yes, very, I'd like to say I am, yes, definitely.
Now, at the moment we're here singing the Howls, Mag and Nunk.
Yes.
Do you know this at all?
Yes, I've done it in chamber choir previously, and we're now teaching the treble choir, ready for our performance in Westminster Abbey in a few weeks.
Fantastic. Now, I also understand that last week you were singing an opera, is that right?
Yes, so every year the school puts on a school production of an opera, so this year it was Pirates of Penzance, so I was playing Mabel in that, which was amazing, really.
How do you feel when you're singing like this?
Honestly, it's when I'm at my happiest. Like, I want to do this for my life, like, I love it, and RHS has definitely helped me find that, 100%.
Awesome, so we better let you get back to that. Matilda, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, thank you.
So it's 6 o'clock in the evening now. We've got buses over here. Some of the pupils are going home. Other pupils, of course, they're staying here because this is a boarding school. They're changing from their school uniform into their own clothes. It creates a different vibe here. So I'm going to find out what that's all about. Come with me. So we're in Blake and this is Tuck. Someone tell me what Tuck actually is.
Tuck is basically like your own like home food and like you like snacks that you normally eat.
So home food, and you can choose exactly what you have, is that right?
Yeah, you have like a tuck box in the kitchen where you like store it all and everything.
So this is an evening activity. They are baking here in Blake. This looks like great fun. Jordan, carry on doing what you're doing. I feel like you've gone quiet now just because I'm talking. It looks like they're making ginger biscuits. There's a lot of activity going on here. It's actually really good to see children getting involved in this kind of thing without using their phone, without staring at screens, just having fun with each other, creating in a family-safe environment here in a boarding house. I think it's awesome, I really do. So we've got an amazing looking game here. I'm going to come and join you for a moment. This game looks fantastic. Hello, good evening, what's your name?
Nicole.
Hello Nicole, where are you from Nicole?
Bermuda.
You're from Bermuda. We spoke to someone else earlier from Bermuda as well. And where are you from?
The UK, yeah.
You're from the UK and you're from?
Mainland China.
In mainland China, and you're from, give us a good voice?
China as well.
From China as well. Now, tell me what this game, by the way, this is a very international group then, isn't it? Tell me what this game is all about. How does it actually work?
Well, basically the tiles represent cards, and it's if you've ever played Gin Rummy, it's kind of like that, but in Chinese. You need to get 4 groups of 3 in front of you and then a pair to win. So yeah, so
Mimo and Jackie taught us all the Chinese words for it and all of the numbers. We practice regularly. So I go first and I'll put down a tile and I'll say fa because that's the name of the tile. And then it's Jackie's turn. Yeah.
So without even realizing it, you're kind of learning a bit of Chinese at the same time.
we learn a lot of Chinese, not just numbers.
Amazing, this is fantastic. Okay, keep on playing. Let me see how it works. So I'm now here with Tony. Tony is the head of guard, I've been told. Tony, tell me what head of guard actually means.
So the school has a deep tradition with the Navy, and one of the things that we do is we basically march around the parade square, and a little regiment, I'd say a little regiment, but a little group of people within the school are chosen to be part of the guard, which is basically the most elite marchers, and I'm the head of that. So when I got chosen for the role, it was something that I was striving for quite a while, so I was happy that I got it in the end. Yeah.
That's good to hear. Tony, thank you very much. I'm going to leave you to carry on playing chess. Thank you.
Thank you.
I then headed into Hood House. This is one of the girls' senior boarding houses. Daisy, right now, we just walked in because you're singing. Tell me what all of this is about.
So next week we have house music, which includes house shout and house harmony. So this is the house harmony where all of the houses come together like the best singers and they practice a harmony. So we're just starting to like figure out what harmony lines everyone suits.
And what are you singing here tonight?
I'm Tired from Euphoria, sung by Zendaya in the film.
Excellent. Well, don't let me get in your way. Carry on singing. And that brings us to the end of this video. It's an incredible place, but if you wanted to find out more, then I suggest you get in touch with the admissions team, and I'm sure they'll be very happy to help you. But in the meantime, thank you for watching this video, and bye for now.